Hey YouTube, it's Mr. Nord 14 and today we're going to talk about the PS5 console. Yes, it has finally been revealed. We've seen the Xbox Series X and we've seen the PS5. And let me tell you, I was shocked when I seen it, and I'm going to explain to you why I was shocked. Because what I did is I waited a couple hours because I wanted to see what YouTube and the internet and how people really viewed this. And I went back, seen the old videos on YouTube real quick to see people's expressions when they first saw it, and it was one of shock because a lot of people didn't like the design. But yet, by the end of the 22 minutes of this event, people was like, "Oh my gosh, Microsoft has played it so safe with the Xbox design, and Sony has broken the rules and the laws of physics and gravity with this awesome design. I can't wait to get this conversation piece into my living room and see what conversations it strikes." Man, I laughed so hard at these people. This was the ugliest console I have ever seen in my life. It looks like a flower vase. When I seen it, I wanted to go and get my wife some flowers, purchase the PS5 just so I could put flowers in it. Not so I could play games, so I could put flowers in it because it was so ugly. I've never seen an uglier console in my life, and now that I actually see it laying down, because I wanted you people to see it laying, it's even uglier. It has no unifying dimensions. It's crazy on one side, crazy on the opposite side. Bows in the shape of a V when it's standing up, and it stands for vase. Okay, the V in the middle of that, when the lights, blue lights come on, stands for vase. So you just know a Sony employee for Mother's Day went into a flower shop, bought his mother some flowers, picked up a vase, and said, "That's the design for the PS5. A vase, a flower pot." Oh my gosh. I was just so upset at the responses I saw. And just think if Microsoft would have put this system, Series X, with the Lockhart, with the digital one Lockhart, people would have been like, "Microsoft trying to gouge us. Oh my gosh." But I'm sitting here listening to Lamar Wilson, and he like, "Oh my gosh, it makes sense. I'll put the digital one in the front room, and I'll take the disc and I'll put it back into my office where I make my videos." Wow, that makes sense. You see that now? Before Microsoft tried to do that, to give you the X, give you the S, give you the digital. Microsoft tried, but everybody was like, "Microsoft trying to gouge us, trying to get money from us." And when PlayStation do it, it was just magic. That just tells you right there that PS5 can do no wrong. It can't do no wrong. I, I I saw these videos and I watched all of them just to see by the end of the 22 minutes, everybody thought that PS5 had broken the sound barrier. The games, yes, they were beautiful, but we know that that was CGI. People, game researchers, developers, game people who are in the business, you reporters, ask Sony, break that thing down. Ask them, was that real footage? And I guarantee you they tell you it was not real footage. It was CGI, people. It gotta be CGI. You know? But if it really looks that good and Microsoft really had that bad showing with their graphics, then I'll give it to the PS5. But I think more questions need to be asked of Sony about the graphics. And I'm pretty sure we'll get to the truth in the bottom of all that. Okay? But again, I'm just going to sum everything up. The first thing, it was the ugliest console I have ever seen in my life. I look at it, people standing up, sitting down. It's just ugly. The controller, again, ugly. I've never seen anything, and I'm not playing. I don't think they've done anything. If you have to if you have to say, "Wow, I want to put this in my living room and it's a great conversation piece," then you know it's an ugly console. If you have to tell yourself it's a conversation piece, it'll strike conversation in your home. A console shouldn't strike conversation in your home just by design. It should run powerfully, do the things you need to do, load quickly. When they do that, then it's a conversation piece in my home. But if it looked like a giant flower pot, then I don't know. I just can't give it up to Sony. I'm sorry, people. I can't give it up to Sony. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And I don't know what to say. I just think that Sony can do anything. And people won't mind. They'll say it's the greatest thing ever. And Microsoft's been doing it for years, especially with the digital version and the S and the X and the most powerful. But Microsoft's been doing that, but nobody's patting Microsoft on the back. Sony do it, everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. And I'm not hating on Sony. Congratulations. You built a reputation where people feel that you can't do anything wrong. But that's an ugly system. And anybody who says that system is not ugly has lost their mind. This is Trump era all over again to me. Boy, he can sit up there in front of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody. PS5 can sit in front of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody. And they'll say, hey, PS5 is brilliant. They didn't do it. They're innocent. So I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. I want to thank you for listening, but give me some feedback, man. I need to know how y'all feel about this system, okay? Is it pretty? Is it ugly? Is it revolutionary? Did it change the boundaries of physics? Let me know. This is Mr. North 14. Peace out.